So I'll show you first the front end portal. So support.westan.com.au. In fact, this is how you will log in as well. Um, this is what the customer will see. Um, they, you know, they can add new tickets. They can check out their tickets if they're logged in, and then they can look at the knowledge base. So what does the knowledge base look like? If they press this button, it actually just goes to the third tab in here, and they can navigate through all of the different knowledge base. This is work in progress, and there's still a massive work that need to be done on it. There are three levels of access. The one that is those articles that is publicly available for everyone to see. Those that's can only be seen by logged-in users, and those that can only be seen by agents. Obviously, the one that can be seen by the public can be seen by the logged-in user, and those that can be seen by the logged-in user can be seen by the agents. So if you click on to this one, there's a sub, you know, um, category, I guess, and this is some of the stuff that we have uh, put in. Say, for example, if they want to submit a new ticket, they can click submit a new ticket. They just select the type of product that they have, and then you put in the fields, and you put in the subject test with Innovatec. Um, uh, just an issue to solve, and then they can put in what kind of warranty claim it is, a picture issue perhaps, and then they can type in the product type, serial number. They can leave it blank, and they're supposed to fill in the rest, and you know, uh, and they put in their site details, site details, and uh, and the actual the company name and the actual company could be different because sometimes people who lodge the claim and the people who actually need to and then the actual site could be different. So after they've done all of that, they can put in the word verification. I just want to show you something as well in here. Say for example, if the subject I change it remote issue, you might not notice, but the this part actually changes with the hope that when they see one of this knowledge base, they will see, oh, okay, actually my issue is related to the remote control not working. Then they can click that, and they'll see, oh, all right, what is this? And then they can actually get their issue sorted out by looking at this knowledge base, and they don't have to create a ticket in the first place. But if they decided to create a ticket, they can do so. They can also put in some attachment. And what gonna happen in this point in time? An email will be sent back to them saying, yes, your ticket has been created, and also a ticket will be created at the backend, and it's all going to be automatically assigned to the appropriate agent. At the moment, if it's actually a warranty claim, I believe by default it still goes to us, but we will change it shortly. If it's actually a question, it will definitely go to you guys, and a product written application that's going to be going directly to us. Um, there will be a new feature in this form that I'm expecting to be released in the next month or so, whereby some of this field, like for example, if the customer just wanted to ask a question, I'm not going to ask for the purchase details, etc., right? And also the site details is not really relevant. At the moment, that feature is not available yet, but it will be available very, very soon. So we've just submitted a ticket, And um, for those users that have a login details, they can actually go to My Area. At the moment, if you go to My Area, it will just prompt you, sorry, you're not logged in. We cannot really help you here. But let's see if I actually logged in to my account as a customer, sign in. So it shows that this is now me as a logged in user. Um, so if you look at the information in here, um, my name is Evans, and what I can actually also see is that I can see all of my tickets. All right. So this is another ticket that actually this is the ticket that we just created. The ticket that I just created, about 36 minutes ago, and it also shows the status of the ticket, and um, it also shows you the other statuses as well. I mean, the other tickets as well that has been closed or which is currently on hold because we're waiting for some, parts to arrive or stuff like that. This is just ticket status classification. The actual status itself could be, like this one is assessment is in progress, but it's classified as open. Open means the clock is ticking from their point of view. On hold mean the clock actually stopped so that it's not being counted towards the SLA. Closed mean that it's closed from the customer's point of view, but could be open from our point of view. Now, if say for example, let me just show you this ticket. If they look at this ticket, there isn't much that you can see in here. Let me show you another ticket that we have closed. This one. Now, you can see that there is a lot of interaction in here. This portal will show you every single interaction that an agent, anybody made with this customer that is sent to the customer, that any interaction like any email that is sent to the customer, any kind of interaction that is public. Public means it's with the customer. Those communications that we have with other people, which is at the back end, that we do not copy the customer, is not going to be visible here. So yeah, that's what I just wanted to highlight. And okay, so let's go back to the let's go to the back end. This is the back end. This is my login. Your login should look somewhat similar. The only main difference is that you will only be able to see the tickets that you have been assigned to, and won't be able to see other tickets. So let's just let's just look at this. Yeah. Also, just a note, you
I
will see
lost
that
you for
we
a
have
second there, man.
which part that you lost.
Sorry, what were you saying? I lost you a second.
All right. So basically, what I wanted to say is that at the back end here, rather than seeing all of the ticket, you will only be able to see tickets that has been assigned to you. Um, it's just because of the restriction that has been put in of different categories of roles that people are assigned to. So now, the other thing that you will be different is that in the other departments, you will not be able to see every single one of this, except for Philips, um, because that's the one that you have been assigned to anyway. So yeah, okay. So now let's take a look at the tickets that I showed you before. Um, You can search, based on the ticket number or based on the look at this. This is ticket number 111, so this will come up. There is some kind of a 111 figure in here or 111 figure in here, and in here, right, you will see. Okay. Um, uh, Now there are two type of tickets in here. the one that is labeled private and the one which is labeled non-private. This is public email. The one which is private, as you can see in here, it will not be shown in here. Okay, it will not be shown in the customer portal. The one which is actually public, where you copy the customer anyhow, um, the customer will be able to see it. Okay, I think that's quite straightforward. So now let's begin with the ticket that we just created. Let's go back to here so that I know what's the ticket number. 322. So in this case, the ticket has been assigned to Jay. Um, I mean, because I'm a super admin, I can assign the ticket to myself. And what you do here, then you can respond to your customer by sending them an email. Hi Evans, thanks for the inquiry. May I know which model and what's the actual issue? Something like that. And then I can also copy, say for example, Jeremy. What's your email anyway? Is it jeremy.brunton?
Mine. So
Yeah.
there's
Okay. Um, and then you just send. So in this case, um, both the customer and you will receive the email. Yeah.
yep.
Say for example, if you wanted to, if you only wanted to copy, an internal user, you can also do so as well. Like for example, um, reply. This. Hi Jeremy, this is an example of a private email. Um, Note that I have purposely um, choose reply all when doing so rather than forward, because when you do forward, the ticket number somehow is not being displayed on the subject field. I'll show you an example as well later on. So let me send this one,
Yep.
and then okay, the last one that I will show is forward. Forward. Uh, Jeremy.Brunton@Westan. Okay, the reason why I need to type it in is because you're not. I don't think you actually raised as site agent. You haven't actually approved my invitation. Oh man, shit. Oops, sorry. This is going to be recorded. Okay. Um, this is a forwarded email. You will notice that the subject doesn't have the ticket number, which is not good for the recipient because they can't um, see what's going on. They won't have a reference number. Okay, so you can enjoy seeing those emails later on. Now, if I look at the customer's point of view, this um this is real time. You you can actually see that the customer have just submitted the ticket at 5:13 p.m. I don't know what time. I think it's because I set my profile wrongly in here. Um, and um, and I replied at shortly after, but nothing happened afterwards. Although a lot of things happened behind the scene. But I think you understand what I mean, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now so now so that's how you create a ticket. There is also some other cool stuff that this isn't a private email. Okay. I believe if you reply all a forwarded email, subsequent emails will also not have the ticket number on the subject. So it's better to avoid that at all costs. So there's another cool features in here, reply all. At the moment, I haven't created that many uh, you know macros yet, but there are these features that you have in here. You can you can you can create a template of emails for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can
Yeah.
create a new template,
Yep.
and you can make it such that it will pull let's say, uh, a template, ask customer for more info, and then you put in the placeholder, ticket ID, ticket ID, and then why is this important? Oh shit, what happened? Okay. Why is this important? The open square bracket hash hash, and then after the actual ticket ID
You linked
hash
everything
hash,
across.
and
I
the close,
understand that.
because if the subject contain that, it will be merged into the right ticket. Okay. Now you can actually say some hi placeholders. Hang on, wait. Uh, Ticket owner contact name. Hi, contact name, comma. Please provide me with the um, details below. Model, serial number. Now you can save it. Name cannot be. Oh, okay. Uh, Test template notification template with Jeremy. Save. Now, what you can do is that you can add a folder, a new template folder, Jeremy only. So visible only to me, not to all agents or to specific agents. Okay. So if I do that, and then after that I can then move this. I don't think it was created, but anyway, I think you get what I mean. You can actually create the folder and then you put that notif that put there, and it will only be visible for you unless you think it's actually beneficial for the entire team. Okay? You following me so far? Jeremy,
Yeah, I should
are you
be.
still there?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good. Yeah.
I've just
Right.
been muting my microphone since you're recording.
I understand. Now there's also so that's a template email. Sometimes you just wanna you know copy certain stuff, uh, quick um, kind of information from here. Like for example, at the moment I have all of the site address right. Like say for example, hi Jeremy, the address of the site is, just hang on a second. Hello, Westan Evan speaking. All right, let's continue. So, um, say for example, you can do two things in here, right? Hi Jeremy, the address of site is uh, copy paste, but that sucks. I've created snippets, site details, bang. How do you create snippets? It's quite similar to the way you add, you know, uh, Jeremy test, snippet description, just to keep it blank. And then, say for example, purchase details, and then placeholder. Okay, invoice number. Wait, just um, oh, I think what I've actually done, rather than because this only give you limited amount of stuff. I think I actually just uh, type in, you know, the field is called Westan invoice number. So I just type in Westan invoice number, and then copy this and user invoice number and user invoice number. See, I told ya. Oh, okay, that's another thing. Save. So, where's Jeremy test? Bang. Ah, well, I might have actually missed the, but at the end of the day, it does work. You just need to get the right um, kind of formatting. If you, yeah, you need to play around with it, but the fact that this actually works, it proves that it does works. You just need to go play around with it, and that's what snippets for. Snippets is more like for small information that you get, placeholder or simple kind of quick reply that you wanna put in. This is not feasible for by anybody else. This is private for you only. Yeah, which is not good. But then again, if you want to share something which is more public, then this is the place to go. So, for example, if I want to uh, where was it? Jeremy, agent notification. Okay, for example, if I wanted to click this one, see, it will just copy and paste the actual email in here, and then you can fill in the rest. Yeah, that's the whole purpose of that, in order to make your life easier. Cancel it. Now, it will save it as a draft. If you want to delete it, you can discard draft. Now, say if you receive one of this ticket, what I'm expecting to you, you can also put a comment. If you receive a ticket, you call the customer already, and then you decided that you put in a comment. Hi, uh, talk to the customer. Um, find out that it is BDL 4330 KL. Um, uh, yeah, no, okay, cancel. Backlight is not working. We'll need to send replacement unit. Uh, Innovatech. The job ID is 123456. Comment, and then after that, what you do is that you assign the ticket to me. This website is a bit slow today. I don't know why. To me, or yeah, preferably just to me. Otherwise, send it to assign it to Westan support AU. Okay. Now, once you do that, you will receive an error saying that you don't have access to this ticket because when you assign it to another person, you no longer have access to that ticket. Just be mindful of that. Also, another thing, just be mindful of this time. This is, a time that is ticking where you log into this ticket. And where does that actually play a part? I will show you later on. Um, Actually, I might show you now. So reports. We are planning to send this report to Michael um, every week or every month automatically. Um, so Infotech time. So this will actually show up like this. Um, alright. Oh, okay. Because I think the criteria is not actually met here. At the moment, uh, I'm using a dummy account to pretend to be Innovatech. Um, yeah. So at the moment, I'm filtering it based on if the agent is actually me using a Yahoo account. So if it's me as if this is actually changed to Innovatech, then yeah, you will have the number of minutes or hours that this ticket is being done by you guys. Okay, so that's what I want you to do when you receive a ticket, when you are assigned a ticket. Okay, now what about if you receive a phone call?
So that's SLA clocks is what you're talking about there.
Yeah, yep. This is actually an SLA
So
clock.
it's not just how long I'm logged into a ticket, it's more SLA.
No, no, this is actually the amount of time that you are working on it, and also SLA. Yeah, but
Okay.
SLA is more targeted towards how much. Yeah, there are couple of type of SLA. This time is just to record how much time that you are spending with this ticket uh, in front of you and doing something about it. If you do not do anything within, I think about 10 minutes, this will be automatically turned off. Um, and there is another SLA. If the ticket is not being responded within 2 hours, then escalation will start to happen. I'll show you how that's actually being configured at the moment. So there is this SLA. So when we talk about SLA, we are talking about a lot of things. At the moment, hang on, this is weird. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, this is a standard SLA. So this SLA stipulate that ticket need to be responded within 4 hours, and it need to be resolved within 3 days. Now, that's what management want. That's what they get. They will get a lot of overdues. Um, so, what's gonna happen in this kind of SLA process? If a ticket is within 2 hours, then it's not going to be reassigned to anybody else. Priority is going to be set medium, but I will be notified, and the actual agent that has been assigned for this will be notified. That's kind of SLA we are talking about. If it's not being responded after one day, then the ticket is not going to be reassigned to anybody else automatically, but it will be these people will be notified, and this agent will also be notified. Now, if the ticket is not resolved in one day, then the agent will be notified, and I will be notified, and so on and so forth. I think you got the point. Now, um, now you are talking about the SLA of how quickly it takes you to reach. There is another feature that I need to implement, and I don't, and I'm still getting around to do that. Once I've implemented that feature, we need to organize another training because things will be a lot simpler for you. Um, but yeah, then that kind of SLA will be more manageable. I will be able to see, how long it takes for the ticket to be responded, etc., etc. Now, we've talked about what I want you to do when you receive a ticket automatically being sent to you, right? Now, what if a phone call arrive at your place? That's another thing that that's another way that tickets can also arrive. So basically, ring, ring, ring. Hey, Innovatech, I have a problem with my BDL. Okay, sure. Click here. So make sure that you are in the tickets module. Click tickets, and you can fill all of this in manually, or you can just create. All right. Which model is a BDL? What? Just hang on a second. BDL, whatever. What's your name? My name is Evans. What's your email address? ipanchajaya@gmail.com. Nice guess. What's your issue? My issue is my uh, remote is not working. And then you copy that. And then, okay, what was the model again, sir? Um, where's the model? The model is BDL4330QL. What's the serial number? I don't know the serial number. It's actually hidden behind the scene. Okay, TBA. Um, that's and then and you also collect all of this information because otherwise, at this moment, if you try to accept, it won't allow you. Um, Even though it's only a question, it won't allow you because if it's just a question, just put any. But if it's actually a genuine warranty claim, then put in the correct address. Just hang on a second. All right. So as I said before, there will be a feature that will be coming out soon where I can hide all of this stuff so that you do not need to actually fill them in. But for the time being, yeah, you are going to be forced to fill this in. So just Victoria, 314570. All right, and change this to warranty claim, a picture issue, and then submit. And you can be working on this example. If you're not happy with uh, and as soon as you do that, an email will be sent to the customer. Okay. If you're not happy with the title of this ticket, you can do more actions. Um, Edit. Just hang on a second. Um, okay. So if you're not happy with this ticket, you can edit it, and then you can type in something which is more meaningful. AU BDL 4330QL, serial number TBA. Remote is not actually it's not remote is not working after you discuss with her. Um, uh, Backlight issue. Site ABC site, and then save. This. At the moment, the assignment is actually yeah, as I said before, assignment is currently assigned to you. That's why it's being assigned to our team. So when you create this one, probably the first thing that you should do is you should because then um, that will be the easiest way for you to interact with the customers. Okay. Popular customers. Now it is video 4330QL. Um, Customer uh, remote doesn't work because the screen backlight is off. Confirm that it is a faulty backlight by asking her to power it off and on. Um, we'll convert this into a warranty claim. Infotech ticket in job ID is 123456, and then pass the ticket to Westan. Then comment it to me and set the status because assessment in progress. Uh, and now you assign it to me, and then that's it. You won't be able to see this ticket anymore. Yeah. Any questions so far?
Not particularly. I need to sort of get into it and play with it before I can actually get any real
Yep.
idea.
Yeah. No, yeah. Now, one of the question that you might actually ask um, is that how come I need to keep on typing your name? Is because at the moment uh, I have assigned you as an agent. I've actually invited you as an agent. Let's see, agents. Okay. So you have Jeremy Button. Okay, but right, unless I actually type your email wrongly. Now, but in order for you to be able to do stuff, I actually prefer for you not to be using this account to log in. This is this I've created this account merely so that you can send an email to us and it will be accepted by our. Initially, I thought in order to be able to be accepted by Zoho and to be merged for an email to be merged into the correct email thread, you need to be a light agent. But I think it's no longer required, so this may not be necessary. But the agent login that I really want you guys to be logging into is this one. This one, service@innovatech.com.au. So this is the username that you need to
So
use.
we're going to be sharing an account.
And sorry,
So we're going to be
sorry.
sharing an account.
Correct.
So
Yes.
me and Corey are going to be sharing an account.
Correct. Yes.
Can we be
Yep.
logged in on two separate computers at the same time?
You can.
All right, sweet.
Okay. Now, I've just sent you another re-invite. If you can log in, if you can do that, that would be good. Now, another thing that I wanted to uh, show you is that you can also create new customers. Yeah, you can just create that one. Click add. Say Jeremy Brunton. Jeremy. Okay. In account name is actually company name. Um, yeah, but basically what it actually means is that if you log in as Jeremy.Brunton, your portal, and there are other tickets under Innovatech account name, you will be able to see those tickets. Okay. Now, one last place that I want to show you is actually the knowledge base. This is probably the least that I should show you, but this is why I need to show you this is because it's as we build this on, this will be very, very powerful. So this is the view from the agent's point of view. if you want to be reminded, this is the view from the customer's point of view. It's a lot more prettier. This is the view from your point of view. You can still navigate through all of the different, categories. In fact, we have created a lot more categories than is visible from the user's point of view. Look at this. If you see this one in here, you can only see one subcategory. In here, you see a lot more. At the moment, I think each one of these actually contains nothing. We are in the process of, putting it in. If you want to put in stuff into here as well, you can, like for example, FAQ, you can click to the appropriate directory. You can
One second,
click in.
Evans.
Sorry? Okay. If you want to create a new knowledge base, you can just put in I'll show you again. If you want to create a new knowledge base, just go to the right directory. You don't even have to do that. You can then click add and then put in title here. Uh, how to make Jeremy happy. And then you can put in stuff on this, not for the faint-hearted. And then only for those with what the, step 1, blah blah blah, step 2, blah. Okay, now you can make it a bit prettier by saying, okay, this is a warning, this is an information,
Mm.
and then this is a heading, and then publish. And this is actually not a good idea. You know why? Because this is actually alive. So you on the table of content, you will see step 1. You can go there, step 2, etc. Probably should actually take this off. Okay. No, actually, thank God it's only for agents, so we can leave it there. Yep. Now, um, what are some of the stuff that we've created in here? You can actually search in here if you want. NVM. This is a lot neater, I believe. You even have the table of contents. Yep. So it's just, and I think this one is only visible from logged in users. Yeah. All right. Let me go back to the tickets again, and let me show. Uh, in here, you have all tickets. You have, a lot of different kind of filters. I usually use the my open tickets only. And when it's actually black, I believe from experience anyway, um, it will only show you those tickets that is assigned to you. If you only selected my open tickets, my team's open tickets. Yep. And if it's black, that means there is a message in there that you have not seen. Okay. If it's clear like this, that means whatever that is there, you've already seen. Okay. The very last thing that I want to show you is on my apps actually. So um, there is a Zoho Desk apps. If you can see that. Oh shit! No, that's ridiculous. Can you see it? It's no, it's that one.
I've got your emails up still.
Oh no, can you see the camera?
No,
Oh, you cannot see the camera. Okay.
no.
Um,
You haven't been sharing your camera like for a while.
oh, really? Hang on. Okay, can you see this? This is not gonna work, I think. Okay, anyway. Trust me that there is a Zoho apps. See that? My God. There, Zoho apps. So you can log in as, that person. And I guess when you're bored in the toilet, you might be able to do some work as well. Um, and also, you can, like for example, the ticket that we just created just now.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is this one? Open up so many things. I lose track now. Um, there's also three kind of view classics, which means they just order it based on the latest to newest. What's the ticket number? 312. This one, yeah. Oh, 320. For some reason, my computer is a bit slow today.
You and me both.
I think I know why. Because I'm recording this, and this is just it's not. It's, if I don't stop soon, it will cause problem to my computer. But what I wanted to show you is that if you use the apps, and yeah, look at that. I'm not even logging to the right place. 320. If you are using the apps, um, you can go into the ticket. You can click attachment, and then after that, go to your camera, and then click on the camera, and attachment will be available shortly after this has been uploaded. Look at that. This is what I'll take just now. Yep. So that's the tour of this thing so far. Um, Let me know if you have any questions. If you want me to put stuff into the notes, let me know as well. Actually, I need 1 minute break. I need to go to the toilet. Hang on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I guess if you logged in and for those tickets that is assigned to you and it's still assigned to you, every time there is a new update, you will be able to see this, see it in here.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I forget to also inform you one more cool thing. Uh, let's just open up ticket 320. Look at that. The reason why this is actually created as a new ticket is because it does not have a ticket number. That's why after this, I always send you the ticket number, and so that it's automatically being merged. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Now, say if we've gone through how to create a comment, right? By default, comment is a private comment. This is a private comment. But you can also make a public comment. Like for example, if a customer asks you, you know, my area 320 comment. what's going on with this ticket? Why take so long? So look at that. What's going on this ticket? Why it takes so long? Now, if you go here, you can't reply to this. This is not an email. This is actually a comment. What you can do, you can go, um, sorry, uh, we're still processing it. And then you click here. Public comment. Now, this will not refresh automatically. Your end will.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we're still processing it. Okay, it's pretty simple. And the customer will be able to see some of this field. You can change the fields too internally. But that's about it. The customer can even, okay, look at this. The status assessment is progress. Customer can even close the ticket. Are you sure? Yes. Close. Yeah. So anyway, I've said quite a lot of things. Let me get some feedback from you. What do you think so far?
Um, to be perfectly honest, it just seems like a normal logging software tool. It really depends. I'd need to get in there and play with it a little bit, but I'm not going to be able to do that until we actually start getting things through. Setting up all these things is all well and good in the but up until the point that I'm actually playing with it, that's when I'm going to have the feedback.
Cool. All right. In that case, would you be happy for me to route all of the support calls to you next week?
We still haven't been given anything for common issues or anything like that. The database is nothing. Like, to be perfectly honest, the database literally doesn't matter.
No,
I
you
can
you
I
mean you
can
mean
do it in
the knowledge base?
Excel or I can do it in Notepad, for fuck's sake. But if I don't
Yeah.
know what the
Yeah.
common issues are and I don't know how to resolve them, that's completely worthless.
Okay. All right. All
So I know
right.
how to do warranty. I know how to do identification of faults, common faults with screens. I don't know how to set up a screen in landscape or portrait. I don't know how to get into the home menu and set some stupid setting that I don't need to ever worry about. So that's the
Mm.
sort of stuff that I don't know. I know how to identify the
All right.
fact that, oh, your HDMI is not working on this one port. Oh, it's most probably a main board and you've got a faulty HDMI port. See the difference?
Okay. Yeah. How about if we do it this way? For the first couple of months, I know that there will be that kind of teething issue. Well, not teething issue. It's actually a toothache issue. Um, uh, but if you cannot solve the issues, at the very least, what you can do is you can gather all of the information for me. When you receive the call, you can gather all of the information, make sure that this is actually being filled in properly, and then towards the end, just after this has been filled in properly, you just oh, by the way, it's better to create this ticket faster rather than later. Like when you create a ticket, like this, and then you know when you create a ticket, you use this one. It's better to do this one as fast as possible. So you just fill in whatever thing that you need to fill in here as quickly as possible. And the reason is because the clock has not started ticking until this ticket is being created. You know what I mean? and I want to be
Yeah.
able to calculate the amount of time that is being spent. Yeah, so just be conscious of that. Um, but yeah, I mean, if you cannot see the issue, that's fine. Just I will be expecting you to escalate most of the issues to us. Um, for the time being, just escalate it to me or Sharon as you see fit. Um, and and every time your colleague updated a ticket, that will also be feasible. So,
Yeah.
um, what do you think about it? And then as we go along, as we as we come up with more and more issues, hopefully we'll fill it in the space more and more. Then you will be able to you know uh, have a lot more confidence in solving the issue yourself.
Uh, well, like that's just my opinion. It's gonna be a lot of
Uh,
escalation early on. I can guarantee you that.
I can guarantee you that as well. I mean, I'm not fooling myself. I know that that's going to be the case. Yeah.
All right.
So I'm do expect a lot of escalation. But at the very least, we will have the the site information um, you know uh, correctly assigned, and then all of the tickets. Hopefully, if they're missing, like for example, a lot of them when a ticket is created, right, will be missing the this quite an important field. Let's see. Uh, Look, I'll just stop the recording because this is actually showing things.